Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about the fourth day of Unit 5, which is the application of oblique triangles to a real-world problem. So we're going to apply the law of sines or the law of cosines depending on what our triangle is going to look like from the triangle that we're given in the problem. So we're kind of pulling it all together. The steps that we're going to follow are basically to read the problem and make sure that we construct and label a triangle that's accurate based on the information given in the picture. We're going to then determine what type of triangle it is. First of all, if it's right or oblique, and if it is oblique, what kind of oblique triangle is it based on the sides and the angles. And then if it's an SSA, AAS, or ASA triangle, we'll apply the law of sines. If it's side-side-side, or SAS, we'll apply the law of cosines, or if they're asking us to find the area, we'll pick an area formula based on what we're given in the problem. So in question 1, they tell us that two scuba divers, Jim and Tara, are 20 meters apart below the surface of the water. They both spot a shark that is below them. The angle of depression from Jim to the shark is 47 degrees, and the angle of depression from Tara to the shark is 40 degrees. How far is Jim from the shark? So if we can kind of picture this, we have Jim, who I'm going to label at point J, and Tara are underwater. I'm labeling her at point T, and they're 20 meters apart from each other, so I'm going to label the distance between them with 20 meters. And then there's a shark that I'm going to label with an S below both of them, and the angle of depression, or from the horizontal looking down towards the shark, from Jim to the shark, is 47 degrees. And the angle of depression from Tara to the shark, from the horizontal looking down, is 40 degrees. So now we can see our triangle, and this is an angle, side, angle triangle. We're given two angles, and we included sides between them. So we're going to use the law of sines. What we're looking for is the distance that Jim is from the shark, or this side length right here. So the law of sines I'm going to apply is x over the sine of 40 degrees equals 20 over the sine of angle S, which we can of course find by subtracting from 180. So this angle would be 103 degrees. We cross multiply, and we get x is 13.2. And don't forget your units. That's the last thing. We're going to round appropriately and make sure that we include units on our answer. So Jim is 13.2 meters from the shore. Okay, the second question. Ben and Jerry both start at point A. They each walk in a straight line at an angle of 120 degrees to each other. After 45 minutes, Ben has walked 2.1 miles and Jerry has walked 1.4 miles. How far apart are they? Okay, so again, we kind of have Ben a certain distance away from Jerry, but they both started at point A. So they both started at this point, and they walked in opposite directions. Ben walked 2.1 miles, and Jerry walked 1.4 miles, and they walked away from each other at an angle of 120 degrees. So the angle that they kind of separated from each other is 120. So this is a side angle side triangle, which means we're going to use the law of cosines. And they're asking us to find their distance away from each other, or the distance between them at this point. So we're going to apply the law of cosine. So x squared is equal to 2.1 squared plus 1.4 squared minus 2 times 2.1 times 1.4 cosine of 120. Just make sure that you're in free mode, and that once you get this answer, once you plug this in, you take the square root, because remember, we're going from x squared to x, and if we round appropriately, we should get 3.1, and our units that we're measuring this. And finally, let's take a look at question 3. And question 3 is kind of nice because they've given us the picture. So it says to approximate the length of a lake, a surveyor starts at one end of the lake and walks 245 yards. He then turns 110 degrees. So the surveyor is kind of started here to walk 245 degrees and then turned 110 degrees and walked another 270 yards. Ended up here until he arrived at the other end of the lake. Approximately how long is the lake? So what we're looking for is the X right here. And because he turned at the angle inside the triangle, it's supplementary to that. So it's a 70-degree angle. You can see again, this is a side angle, side triangle. Therefore, we're going to use the law of cosines again. We're looking for this length X. So we're going to apply the law of cosine. This is all a review. And then again, when you get your answer, make sure you take the square root, and we should get 296.1. And those are the basics. So basically, we're just taking the law of sines and the law of cosines, and we are applying them to real-world problems. We'll practice more in class. By the way, if you took the time to watch this video, if you send me a quick email that has your best quick joke, you will get extra credit for watching this video. Thank you so much again, and I will see you guys in class.